Well, the fact that she remains held without bond here inside the jail may have a lot to do with some details about the case that we just uncovered today. In fact, we now know the murder weapon was a hammer. We also now know that the victim was found deceased with a letter on his chest, or a note on his chest that said, quote, "Pedo touches here," as in pedophile. And according to our crime and safety analyst, this case is now looking like a revenge killing.
I'm not advocating for nobody to die, but the man got what the fuck he deserved. He done probably raped that lady and then she done fucked around and killed his ass.
When police were called to the Cross Creek apartment complex to investigate a disturbance, they discovered the bloodied, dead body of 41-year-old Waduda Woodley. He was on the ground in front of apartment 207 in building 200, an apartment that belonged to 21-year-old Journey McGrew. According to police, Woodley had a written note on his chest that read, "Pedo touches children." The note appeared to be written in ink from a green highlighter. Police ordered McGrew out of her apartment, and as she was being detained, she reportedly asked if Woodley was still alive. Police later obtained a warrant to search her apartment.
That's why you got to be careful what you do to people, man. You never know how people's mind work and what happens when they got to deal with trauma like that. Some people will just lash out and kill your ass. Everybody not going to take that type of shit from you just because you think you want to take something sexually from a person. That shit not cool, bro.
Say that when they entered this apartment, they found a trail of blood leading from the doorway all the way to the bathroom. But that's not all they discovered. She initially told investigators that Woodley had been sexually grooming her since she was 8 years old and had sexually assaulted her multiple times. The report goes on to say she messaged him on the night of July 1st, stating that she had been sexually fantasizing about him and regretted treating him poorly. That night, she reportedly invited Woodley to her apartment. McGrew told police that by 1 o'clock the next morning, Woodley pressured her to have sex and that she denied him and asked him to leave. McGrew told police that as they were exiting the room toward the front entrance, she grabbed a hammer and hid it behind her back. McGrew said that when they got to the front door, Woodley grabbed her in a non-forceful manner, and that's when she began to hit him in the head and face with the hammer.
If it been going on that long since you was 8 years old, why haven't you told anybody? Why haven't you told the authorities? I'm not victim blaming, but you really should have let somebody know what the fuck was going on. Because you're telling the police right now everything that's going on because you got caught for that murder. But you should have been told them motherfuckers what the fuck was going on.
Police asked McGrew if she had invited Woodley over with plans to kill him. Her response was redacted from the arrest report. News4Jack's crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney says JSO has a policy of redacting murder confessions and arrest reports before a defendant has their opportunity to have his or her day in court.
Idea of bringing him over there and telling him that she's fantasized about him was the ruse to get him there, and then the night progressed.